Over the course of this past week, we've been talking a lot about how the church is called to be one collective body with many parts. And each part of that body serves a specific function that helps us fulfill the mission God has for us as a community of believers better. We use our spiritual gifts, those specific skills that God has given to us, in synergy with one another. My gifts might be different than your gifts, but we both need one another to use our gifts in order to fulfill the purpose God has for us. My gifts begin and end at a certain point, and there are some things where I am just naturally less talented in. But that might not be the case for you. You can use your spiritual gifts to help fill up where I'm lacking, and vice versa. The final and most important factor to consider in this whole conversation about spiritual gifts and the body of Christ, as we reflect on what it means to be the church in the world, is that no one should be left out. The Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 27 says, "Now you are the body of Christ, and each one of you is a part in it." Paul says that each one of us has a specific part to play. If no matter how down on yourself you might become, discouraged or perplexed concerning what spiritual gifts you have, no one gift should be ever considered more or less valuable than another. You have a specific role to play in order for the church to fulfill its mission to spread the light of Jesus in the world. If the church is at any point making you feel excluded or left out because they don't respect your gifts or whatever it is that you bring to the table, they are the ones with the problem, not you. They are the ones that aren't living into the vision of what the church is intended to be, what God created it to be. And I hope and pray that Brewster Baptist Church can be a place where we all collectively value one another's gifts and no one ever feels left out. So I want to state on the record that if there is at any point where an individual or a group in this community tells you or makes you feel like you're not welcome or doesn't value you or doesn't think that you have any good skills that can be brought to the table for the service of the church, I want you to specifically tell me about that or any of the other pastors here on staff, and we promise that we will rectify that situation really quick, because that is not what the church is called to be. At no point should you ever feel like you're not welcome or not valued here. We all have a part to play, brothers and sisters. No one should ever be left out. We are the body of Christ, and every one of us has a part in it.